All right, new video here, new problem. So what I'm going to do on this one is I am going to, first of all, take a look at this, and there isn't really a good case for substitution on this one. But if we just look at it, I want you to, for a moment, I want you to ignore the decimals, okay? I want you to ignore the decimals, and the reason we can do this is because we all have one decimal place after it, right? All the decimals are just tenths. So if I get rid of the decimals and then I think of making this instead -60 and this 600 right here, okay? That would give me, if I imagine them being gone, I would have 12x minus 8y equals -60. Now I'm not going to do it this way. I'm just going to show you something here. 48x plus 24y equals 600. All right, you should hopefully see that, hey, 8's a factor of 24, 12's a factor of 48. So either one of these I could do a multiplication whiz-bang with, and that would work out. In either case, you're going to multiply the top equation by something. I'm going to do this with the y's because they have opposite signs of each other, and then I don't have to multiply by negative. Now, I can do this with this equation without it being written like that, okay? So when I do 3 times 1.2, it's the same as 3 times 12, so 36, and then you just move the decimal over 1. So it would be 3.6, if this thing will stop freaking out here, 3.6x minus, and then 3 times 8 is 24, move the decimal, minus 2.4y equals -18, all right? Now, this one I can just leave as is, 4.8x plus 2.4y, so you can see those y's are going to get rid of each other, equals 60. And then at this point, it's not that difficult. So this gives you 4 right here, so you get 8.4x, all right, equals, because these cancel out, equals 42, all right? So now I just 42 divided by 8.4, and move that over 1, which means that I would move my decimal over one place here, put in a 0, raise that up. And if you're not familiar with how to do this, please revisit it. And it looks like this is 5 is going to be my answer here. 5 times 4 is 20, carry the 2. 5 times 8 is 40. With that 2, you get 42, and it works out perfectly. So if I divide by 8.4, and remember, you're going to have to do calculations like this on your state assessments or the ACT or some of that. They don't give you a calculator a lot of times. They expect you to be able to do this. All right, so we get x equals 5. So now let's go into the top equation. So we'll go 1.2 times 5 minus 0.8y equals -6. Well, 5 times 1.2 is 6, right? Because it's 60. 5 times 12 is 60, and then move it over 1, so you get 6. 6 minus 0.8y equals -6, so we're going to subtract 6, and then we would get -0.8y equals -12. How many times does that go in? So we would divide, all right? So I know my answer is going to be positive, but if I move that over and then I move that over, it's 120 divided by 8, which is 15. So y equals positive 15. Okay, and just, knowing how to manipulate decimals to make them a little more friendly for yourself is a really, really good skill. So my solution is the point 515. I would put that in to my 4.8 times 5 plus 2.4 times 15 equals 60. I'm not actually going to go through, well, actually, yeah, I will. It's not that hard, but I'm going to do it with a calculator, okay? So forgive me. 24 is what you get for this one, and then 2.4 times 15 is going to give me like, I don't know, 29 or something, 36, plus 36. So I have 24 plus 36, which is 60. So it works out, and we're in good shape. All right, so again, you've done this. It's just the decimals make it a little intimidating, so just, don't freak out and just kind of work past them. All right, we'll see you in the next.